Which of the following measurements meets the criteria for a big pulse pressure? So here are the choices. Now, let's first of all talk about what does pulse pressure mean. So pulse pressure is systolic blood pressure minus diastolic blood pressure. Okay, the result of this calculation should be between 20 to 60 millimeters mercury. Okay, if it's less than 20, it will be small pulse pressure. If it's more than 60, it will be a big pulse pressure. All right. Now, the question here is about big pulse pressure. So when we can say this pulse pressure is big, if is now there are three, let's say 3 points regarding this regarding big pulse pressure. So if the pulse pressure is higher than half systolic blood pressure, if the pulse pressure is higher than half systolic blood pressure, this is point 1. Point 2, or if the pulse pressure is higher than diastolic blood pressure, okay, or the last point or the third point, if the pulse pressure is higher than 60 millimeters mercury. Now you got the point. Let's go back to the question. Which of the following measurements meets the criteria for a big pulse pressure? Let's read choice 1. Pulse pressure is exactly equal to the diastolic blood pressure. This is wrong. Why? Because pulse pressure, big pulse pressure, should be higher than diastolic blood pressure. Okay? The second point, pulse pressure is greater than half of the systolic blood pressure. So this is the right answer. Okay, B is the right answer. Let's see the other choices. Systolic blood pressure minus diastolic blood pressure equals 40 millimeters mercury. Okay, so this is also wrong because we said like pulse pressure should be higher than 60. So if the systolic blood pressure minus diastolic blood pressure equal we got an answer of 20 to 60, that means we are within the average pulse pressure. So 40 should be within the average because it's between 20 and 60. Okay, so this is wrong. Now the last one is pulse pressure is calculated as 55 millimeter. So it's the same as choice C. 55 is between 20 to 60, and the big pulse pressure should be higher than 60 millimeters mercury.